Wow, man. What a game, what a game, what a game, yo. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Dugas, coming at y'all with another episode of Dropping Dimes with Mr. Dugas. And tonight, I'm going to talk about tonight's just super entertaining and tremendous opening kickoff game as you have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers beating the Dallas Cowboys 31-29 on a Ryan Suckup field goal with like 7 seconds left or something like that. Well, in the 2 seconds left or something like that. Before I get into this video, for everyone, if you want to give me a follow on my social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, I'm gonna have all that information down in the description box. May not always get a chance to respond to questions and comments on these videos, so feel free to DM me. And whenever I get a chance to, I'll get back at you. Come holler at your boy. Also, if you're a Madden 22 player on Xbox One, I'm gonna have my Xbox One gamer tag down in the description box also. So come check me out on that. They're gonna have a beeping noise throughout the video. I apologize for that. Got a smoke detector that's pretty high up there. It's gonna take me a while to get to, so just bear with me, man, and I'll get to it as soon as I can. Wow. To all you Dallas Cowboy fans, I want to let y'all know something sincerely from the bottom of my heart. I don't like y'all. I can't stand y'all. I take great pleasure in seeing y'all lose this game tonight. Like, I really do. But I'm going to be honest, though. That's what I do. I keep it real. Dak Prescott looked it very good tonight. I must say, and you know what? I'm happy for him, honestly. The way he went out. I don't wish that on nobody. I don't care who you play for. I don't wish that type of injury on nobody. It was a very, very, very bad injury. We all know how his ankle snapped. And in that time, now you knew at some point he would get back, but you never really know if somebody's gonna quite be the same player that they was before an injury. Also, considering the little shoulder situation he had in the offseason, like we didn't know what really to expect from him. And he was tremendous. And honestly, if he would have gotten the ball with a little more time, he probably would have pulled this out. Or if maybe the refs would have called offensive pass interference on Chris Godwin, they would have pulled it off. So, I got to keep it 100. I got to give credit where credit due. I'm happy for Dak Prescott from everything he's been through, and he showed true guts out there, and he nearly took down the Super Bowl champ on the road. Shout out to him for that. Amari Cooper looked really good out there. Looked like his old self. He didn't really look that good like that last year. CeeDee Lamb is still very talented, but obviously he still has drop issues. He dropped the pass in the middle of the field that led to an interception. Elliott didn't really get nothing out of him because Dallas decided to throw the ball uh, 90,000 times tonight, and they didn't use the run game at all. I get it. Tampa Bay got a really, really, really stout run defense and a very good front seven, but they didn't really try to run the ball at all, yo. And Dallas got 4 turnovers, that which is crazy, which is unheard of to win the turnover battle by 3+ and still lose the game, which is really unheard of. But still, Michael Parsons looks like a real deal. He looks like a really good first round pick. He out there flying around making plays. DeMarcus Lawrence had a nice battle with Tristan Wirfs. And yeah, they just they got 4 turnovers. But with all that being said, they did all this, and in typical Dallas Cowboy fashion, they still lost. And that makes me a happy camper. Tom Brady. This man, look, we got to sit back honestly and understand what we're looking at here. This man is 44 years old. 44 years old. And he went out there and threw for 380. Threw for 380 and threw for what, 4 touchdowns. He's 44 years old. I don't think we quite comprehending. He is not supposed to do this at this age. This is not supposed to happen. And yet he goes out there and not only obviously we know that by his experience and all the games that he's won that he'll have the cerebral part of football down pat pretty easily, but the man still could throw the ball with really good zip, could still throw the ball extreme. Even the 2 picks he threw wasn't really his fault. It bounced off of Fournette hand and the other one was a Hail Mary. You're not supposed to be able to be this good at in this game at that position at that age. And just what an then he takes his team and drives down the field for the game winning field goal. In typical Tom Brady fashion, it's hard for me to fathom that we're gonna ever see something like this again. Look, Mahomes is amazing. He's extremely talented. Who knows what we got out of these young quarterbacks? Aaron Rodgers obviously was really good. Breeze and Will. There's really good quarterbacks. A lot of quarterbacks are more talented than Tom Brady. But when you just add the intangibles and you add the clutch gene and you just add just the will to just I'm gonna win this game. Like I don't care how old I am gonna move the ball downfield and we are gonna win this game. Like that is just absolutely incredible, yo. Chris Godwin had like one of the most up and down games you could probably ever see from a wide receiver. Made a lot of good big catches, got a touchdown, got a critical fumble late in the game, which could have cost Tampa Bay the game, and then turns around on I'm sure a play that's going to get talked about a lot over the next couple of days. Was it offensive pass interference? Was it not? And kind of, caught a back shoulder to basically put Tampa Bay in field goal range. But man, Rob Gronkowski is another guy. Like he retired like 2 years ago. He wasn't even playing football. He sat out a whole year. His body was beating him down. Like he was old. He was finished. He was done. And then he just goes to Tampa Bay and he finds the fountain of youth playing with Tom Brady. Now, majority of the year last year he didn't do much, but towards the end of the season he started picking it up. Gronk had like 90 something yards receiving and 2 touchdowns tonight. Like just that combination of Tom Brady, Rob Gronkowski is the best target that Tom Brady has had. Like Randy Moss was the most talented. Julian Edelman was really productive. But Rob Gronkowski is Tom Brady's best target. Out of when you talk about running backs, receivers, tight end, he's the best target, and they still making a lot of noise at this stage of both their careers. And Mike Evans was extremely quiet, which frustrated me because I have him in 2 fantasy leagues, and he gave me absolute. Everybody got a piece of the pie but him for some reason tonight. But that my fantasy team is a story for another day. But what's crazy also about this Tampa Bay Buccaneers offense is that the arguably a guy that's just like what 3-4 years ago was the clear cut best wide receiver in football is basically their number 3 wide receiver. Antonio Brown could still play football. And Antonio Brown went out there tonight and had, I want to say he had over 100 yards and looked at extremely good, looks extremely comfortable in this offense. Tampa Bay is they turned the ball over 4 times to Dallas's 1 and they were still able to put up 31 points. And I thought Dallas played well defensively. And they still was able to put up 31 points with turning the ball over 4, with being -3 in the turnover battle, and they still put up 31 points and got it done. This team is dangerous. If they don't turn over the football, it's not many defenses out there that's going to be able to slow them down because they just have just a plethora of weapons to go to. But look, overall, this was a very fun, very entertaining game. By me being an Eagles fan, obviously I wanted Dallas to lose, and they did, and I'm happy for that. But I gotta give it credit. Dallas, Dallas, if they play like they played tonight, they clearly got a great shot to win our NFC East. Clearly, if they play like they played tonight. Now I don't know if they're gonna be +3 in the turnover ratio every night, but they played well, especially if Dak Prescott plays like that and they could get Zeke going a little bit. They're gonna be a tough team, to be honest with y'all. And for Tampa Bay, man, I mean, they're the Super Bowl champs. They got the greatest quarterback that not only we've seen, but we probably gonna ever see in Tom Brady. I don't know if we ever see somebody like this again. He is 44 years old. He's not supposed to be this good right now. But with that being said, y'all, that's all I got for y'all tonight. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hit the like button for your boy. Please get this video out there to everybody and give me a subscribe. I'm going to have Philadelphia Eagles and NFL content throughout the year. Also, this Saturday at 12 p.m. Central to 1 p.m. Central, live from Atlanta, where I will be in preparation of attending the Eagles-Falcons game. I'm going to do a live Q&A. Y'all come on there, ask me anything, tell me anything. I'll answer your questions, respond to your comments, and give you a shout out on the live. Y'all should join me. It'll be some good stuff. Until then, y'all have a blessed one. Fly, Eagles, fly.